Good morning, Southern California, AM 1220 KHTS. This is Fred Arnold on the Santa Clarita Valley Chamber of Commerce Business Spotlight. Joined by Larry Parsons and his daughter, Lydia. Now, we're going to talk about a business which many of you have probably gone to, or your children have gone to, or you've been to a party at, and that is Color Me Mine. You're the owner of Color Me Mine. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. We're really happy to be here today.
Now, as an entrepreneur, how did you get involved with Color Me Mine? What was the inspiration behind it?
Well, I've been self-employed now for 25 years, but I was looking for some additional opportunities, and franchising was a model I loved. And after doing a lot of research, I actually indirectly came across this model because Lydia here was working at a Color Me Mine in Porter Ranch, and one day I decided to go online and figure out what she was doing there.
Yeah.
And being a ceramics artist, she wanted to get back into that space. And so I found out, it was a franchise, and lo and behold, it was also, the store was for sale.
Mm-hmm.
So my wife bought it in November of 13, and this past January 1st, we also acquired the Valencia store.
Now, Lydia, you come with a background as an artist.
Yes.
From Biola University, right?
Yes.
So tell me about your passion for art and how you're able to have a lot of fun running the stores.
Well, I graduated Biola with a bachelor's in fine arts in ceramics. Once I graduated, I was running a coffee shop, and I realized that I had a knack for business and running, and I enjoyed the customer service aspect of that kind of job. And when I got the job at Porter Ranch, I really enjoyed opening up creativity in others. They may not have a degree. You do not have to have a degree.
Mm-hmm.
You do not have to have painted anything in your life, but to have people come in and simply paint a mug and have it be wonderful and unique and one of a kind, just really sparks something in me, because I love it, and I love seeing other people go back into that creativity that has...
Well, you mentioned a few things. The joy of somebody painting a mug and you showing them how to do it, whether they're an artist or not, because
Yes.
I'm certainly not an artist, but I love going there. Now, you mentioned, Larry, a story about how important it is to get these items as gifts from their children or grandchildren.
Yeah. Last year I was attending a chamber event, an open house, and it was for a clinic. And all the physicians were there, and then while talking with one of the physicians, he discovered I was the Color Me Mine store owner, and he goes, "Oh, I've got to talk to you." He goes, "Well, what is it?" He goes, "I got to tell you something." He says, "I've got 8 pieces from Color Me Mine in my house from my grandchildren." And he says, "They are the most important things that I own." He says, "I cherish those gifts that they have made to give to me alone." And I said, "Wow." I said, "This is just the power of a personalized gift." I just see people coming in constantly and just seeing how excited they are because they're already anticipating giving something to somebody else that they've made themselves.
Well, that's a great marketing discussion, if you will.
Yeah.
Instead of a gift card, give a gift that somebody's just absolutely going to cherish forever. And Lydia, tell me about how you're able to inspire and some of the unusual things that you could do, because don't you go by seasons also? And like Easter, there's a lot of maybe bunnies and Easter eggs, and tell me
Yes.
more about how you guys tailor to the season.
We bring in specific seasonal items for the entire year. So we start about a month to a month and a half before the actual season, because there is a painting and a firing turnaround time, so we do have to be way before. Right now we're just coming up to Easter, so we'll have that for just a few more weeks. We learn our demographic. We learn what people want. We learn what people really enjoy, what people want to have in their homes. We take suggestions for pieces that people want in the store themselves, and we will bring that in. So after this, we'll have Mother's Day. We're really big on Christmas. The lovely thing about a year is that everyone has birthdays throughout the year, so we'll always have things that are really good for birthdays. Mother's Day is coming up. Father's Day is they're huge at Color Me
And then
Mine.
4th of July, and it goes all the way around.
4th of July, then you go into schools, and then we go into kind of a school season, teacher appreciation, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and then we start over with Valentine's Day.
Now, one of the great things, Larry, is birthday parties, where you have an event. Tell us about the different events you do.
Well, we have a tremendous amount of events. Birthday parties are a real focused and we put a lot of care and emphasis on those. We can host parties in our store. We have a separate room for up to 20 children. We can also, we will rent out the entire studio for a party. We'll even bring the party to you. We just did a party in someone's home for 30 children. We brought everything to them. So parties are a big part of our business, and you can even, for ease, you can just book the party online.
Love it. And then you take it back, you fire it up, and then they can have their gift shortly after.
Yes.
Those that want to create a memory forever, how can they schedule a party or schedule to come in or find out what times are available to you?
Everything is online. We do have all of our information readily available to anybody who's looking.
And that address is?
Our address is our location.
Email, or I'm sorry, not email, web address.
Website,
Yes.
it would be valencia.colormemine.com. You can find any Color Me Mine just by the location and then the website there. We have a parties tab. You can book everything online. Everything is bullet pointed, what's involved, how much it costs. You can have options, you can add-ons. We have our monthly calendar, so we have specials that happen through the month. We have that tailored specifically to the month as well, based on holidays or different events that may be happening with the store. Our phone number is going to be there. It's all very readily available, but if you do happen to just call anybody,
That's what I like to do. What's the phone number? Give me your number.
The phone number is 661-799-9266.
Thanks for coming in,
Thank
Larry.
you so much.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
Lydia,
Thank you.
thank you. Well, I hope you enjoyed this edition of the Santa Clarita Valley Chamber of Commerce Business Spotlight. It shows Fred Arnold on AM 1220 KHTS.